Welcome back, everybody, to a review on a new work slash review station. Probably review station. I don't think I'll be working in here. But I made this out of Lego. It's actually pretty cool. I might do a video on it sometime. But today we're going to be reviewing this super awesome looking Marvel Legends, Marvel's War Machine from Avengers Endgame. That's not really from Avengers Endgame, just based off concept art. Anyway, this is a really cool figure. Really hard to get your hands on. Right now. I got mine from KB Toys, so you can see the side art right there. Top, nothing really on the top there. You can see the very back, Marvel's War Machine, and then it reads a bunch of stuff. You can go ahead and pause that and read it if you want. You can see the whole wave right here, which I actually have War Machine and Rescue out of this whole wave, so I just need these. I'm actually going for the whole Build-A-Figure, first Build-A-Figure I'm actually going for. So let's go ahead, crack this thing on open. Okay guys, he is out of the packaging, and I am extremely frustrated and mad right now because I messed with the articulation. I want to make sure that, I know all the points of articulation on this so that I can give this a good review. So I'm messing around. All the joints feel good until I get to this arm right here. So you can see, let me get a little bit closer here. You can see the arm bends right here and then moves out. And then goes back 360 swivel, right? But it's supposed to go out and bend here. This arm, however, does not go out for the life of me. I'm being easy with it right now because I feel like I'm about to break it, because this part right here will not bend at all for anything, and this bit right here will not move up. I've tried the hair dryer and everything. It just is not going to work, and I'm kind of afraid that I'm stuck with this thing like that, which is going to be extremely frustrating if that's the case. I'm about to call Hasbro. I have, my fingers are really hurting right now because I've really tried to fix this thing and it's just not going to work. So I'm kind of afraid that they're not going to help me and I'm going to be stuck with this figure, because when you get it from your local toy store, comic book shop, it's, you don't take it to them. They're not going to take the fault for this. I'd rather take the fault than them. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead call Hasbro, and we're gonna see what happens with this guy. He's such a cool figure, so I hope they help me out with this. But I guess I'll see you guys in like a millisecond for you to see what happens. Okay guys, so I tried to call. It's a Saturday night right now, so I guess I should have known that they're not gonna pick up. Again, sorry if you hear people in the background. People are going crazy in the background right now. But you can see I've tried to fix this a lot more since I was last on this. So you can see right here, I got this piece right here, and that's not the arm, this right here, and you can see I've taken this apart. So I don't know if you've seen this on the internet before, but how the War Machine works is you take this piece, put it right on, that's the wrong way, put it right on there, and then this piece snaps in there. And I've been looking in this joint doesn't move at all, no matter what, and you can see I've started to warp it and stuff, and then this one just doesn't move out for anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back in on camera. We're gonna review this just like on the other arm, because oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually probably have to heat this up to pop it back in, and it's gonna be really hard. Okay, I'll pop that in, I'll be back. But it's in right there. Camera's not wanting to do anything for me right now, but there we go. Got that in there. Still doesn't bend, but at least it's in. So you can see if you want to get him in a neutral position, he's just gonna have that arm out and it's gonna look really weird. But now let's get to a normal review of this figure. Okay guys, so to the official review now. We get War Machine. We get 3 pieces right here. We get 2 like under like forearm cannons. So you can see, get real close, show you this. Basically it has a peg here, has a hole there. Push it into that peg. He's got one on both arms, so that's really cool. And then another thing with these is it has a little port right there, so if you do have these blast pieces, which it doesn't come with any, but if you have these blast pieces, you can go ahead, stick it in there, and it looks pretty cool. So that's pretty awesome. Overall, this actually is a pretty cool figure if you don't have the horrible issue that I do. But it looks really cool. Paint on this dude's looking really nice. I'll give you a close-up view right here. It just looks, it's a really nice looking figure, well painted, very imposing. I'll show him next to some other figures in a second, but overall he looks really nice. Got a lot of nice sculpting and paint on him. Decent amount of articulation for how bulky he is. But another piece that he does have on him is his top cannon right here. So you can see that right there. It has a little bit of red paint on the front. You can kind of see it right there. It's kind of deep down in there. You can see it better in person. But it's got a ball, and you can put it right in here. And it's kind of hard to get in initially, but it looks pretty cool. It can swivel back and forth. Since it's on a ball, you'd think it would go up and down, but it doesn't. So just side to side. Of course, it's limited by the head because it bumps into the head. But it looks pretty good. Pretty cool looking figure, really. So I'm going to go ahead, put him back there. Super awesome. Articulation wise, he has a decent amount of articulation. Head moves up, down that much. Get a closer angle so you can see the articulation actually a little bit better. He gets some side to side, decent amount. Not the most though, so on the head articulation. You really want him looking up when he's flying, and he can't look up that much, so you're not going to get him in some super awesome flying positions. But ab crunch, you get a little bit of side to side swivel on him, not much at all. Ab crunch, basically none. Back more than forward. He does have decent arm articulation if they both work okay, so it can go 360 around here, up, and then this shoulder pad piece is like a rubberish material, so it gets out of the way, just like the worthy cap. Has a swivel here, right here, and up here, so that's nice. It's got a bend that doesn't even go to 90, which is kind of sad, but hey, for how big of a figure it is, it's pretty cool. The actual joint itself looks pretty cool. That pops off a lot. You can rotate it on there since it's on a peg. You can get a wrist swivel and pivot on the swivel, or pivot on the wrist, which looks pretty good. No painting from the repulsors. I'm waiting for Marvel Legends to do that sometime soon. Then for the legs, he has decent leg articulation, can move forward that much, move forward back that much because the butt gets in the way. He's got swivel right there. He's got a super tight on both legs, insanely tight, double jointed knee bend, which is really hard to move, but once you get it to move, it moves that much, which is a decent amount. So yeah, pretty good. It's got some really tight up and down on the ankle. You can hear it pop. Hopefully you heard that. But it's also got an ankle pivot. Shartimus would be very happy. But overall, it's a decent figure. Very salty right now. Oh, it's tight. Okay. Just to get some of these joints on this thing to move, it's very hard. But yeah, I mean, I guess you get that every once in a while when you're getting these figures. Kind of sad though. I just wish it would be up to the standards when you pay $20 to $30 for one of these things. You know, I kind of hope that you'd get quality, you know, on best quality on every single one of them, because it's kind of sad sometimes how horrible that is if someone gets it, you know. And here he is next to his big buddy Iron Man right there. Looking pretty good. Scales actually, I think, pretty well. I haven't seen Endgame yet, but scales pretty well if you ask me on how it's supposed to look. I like how it's definitely a bigger, bulkier suit, so that's pretty awesome. I like how that scales a lot. And then here he is next to a 12-inch scale Marvel Legend. Like this will fill in for a Hot Toys too, but yeah, that's pretty tall. And then for exact inch scale, he comes in at about 7.5, 7.25 inches, maybe 7 inches. I don't know exactly. Yeah, about a 7 inches, 7.25 inches. So pretty tall figure. Definitely, well, at least an inch taller than your normal Marvel Legends figure. So that's pretty awesome. I would highly recommend this figure. If you can get them from Walmart or Amazon. Currently you can't get it for any, wow, I hit my camera. Currently you can't get it from anywhere like that because it's kind of really hard to find right now. So I jumped on my chance to get this copy of it, but yeah, I'm kind of regretting getting this. But hey, that's how it goes. You win some, you lose some. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Stay tuned right after this outro for some cool photos with some music that I took. So this will be really cool. I'm excited to see what photos I can get him into even after this arm. So that'll be interesting. I'll be very limited, but we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. So I might make a part 2 if Hasbro actually helps me out with this. So maybe part 2 coming soon. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. If you really like this video and want to help me out a lot, make sure to subscribe. Let's get to 80 subs. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.